Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Disidore. It is Thursday, April 9th, and I am here for the first and second grade read aloud of The Magic Treehouse, Dinosaurs Before Dark. Okay, so we left off with some pretty big things happening with Jack and Annie. We know that they've gone back in time to the Cretaceous period, which means that there's dinosaurs roaming. They've met all different types of dinosaurs, most of them nice, one being the Pteranodon, another being let's see, what else did they meet? Let me find the illustrations. Oh, an Anatosaurus. This guy wasn't too bad. The duck-billed dinosaur. And they also met a Triceratops, if I can find the picture of it. Very nice. Triceratops. And those are all herbivores, meaning they eat plants. Okay? However, we left in our chapter with them meeting a meat eater, a carnivore, a T-Rex. And there was lots of problems because Jack was trying to get back to safety in the treehouse, and the T-Rex was in his way. But all of a sudden, a big shadow came over him, and something was swooping over him. The Pteranodon was coming towards him, and he wasn't really sure about what this Pteranodon is up to. So we made our predictions that possibly the Pteranodon was going to help Jack, but let's see if we're right. Chapter 9 is called The Amazing Ride. I have a feeling Jack is on that Pteranodon flying through the sky. That would be pretty cool. The Pteranodon coasted down to the ground. He stared at Jack with his bright, alert eyes. What was Jack supposed to do? Climb on? But I'm too heavy, thought Jack. Jack looked at the Tyrannosaurus. It was starting up the hill. Its giant teeth were flashing in the sunlight. Okay, thought Jack. Don't think. Just do it. Jack put his book in his backpack. Then he climbed onto the Pteranodon's back. He held on tightly. The creature moved forward. He spread his wings and lifted off the ground. Jack nearly fell off as they teetered this way and that. So teeter kind of means like this, go back and forth. The Pteranodon steadied himself and rose into the sky. Jack looked down. The Tyrannosaurus was staring up at him and chomping the air. The Pteranodon glided away. He sailed over the hilltop and over the valley. He circled above all the duck-billed dinosaurs and all the nests filled with babies. Then the Pteranodon soared out over the plain, over the Triceratops who was grazing in the high grass. Jack felt like a bird. The wind was rushing through his hair. The air smelled sweet and fresh. That would be so cool. Jack whooped and laughed. He couldn't believe it. He was riding on the back of an ancient flying reptile. The Pteranodon sailed over the stream and over the ferns and bushes. Then he carried Jack down to the base of the oak tree. So there he is. There's Jack gliding through the sky over the hilltops and away from the Tyrannosaurus. So we did save him. Okay. When they came to a stop, Jack slid off the creature's back and landed on the ground. The Pteranodon took off again and glided into the sky. "Bye, Henry," called Jack. "Jack, are you okay?" Annie shouted from the treehouse. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He kept staring at the Pteranodon. "Jack!" Annie called. Jack looked up at Annie. He smiled. "Thanks for saving my life. That was really fun," he said. "Thank Henry, not me. Come on, climb up," Annie said. Jack tried to stand. His legs were wobbly. He felt a bit dizzy. "Hurry!" shouted Annie. "It's coming!" Jack looked around. The Tyrannosaurus was heading straight toward him. Jack bolted to the ladder. He started climbing. "Hurry! Hurry!" screamed Annie. Jack reached the top and scrambled into the treehouse. "It's coming toward the tree!" Annie cried. The dinosaur slammed against the oak tree. The treehouse shook like a leaf in the wind. Jack and Andy tumbled into the books. "Make a wish to go home!" cried Annie. "We need the book, the Pennsylvania book," said Jack. "Where is it?" They both searched madly around the treehouse. "Found it," said Jack. He grabbed the book and flipped through the pages. he found the photograph of the Frog Creek woods. Jack pointed to the picture in the book. "I wish we could go home," he shouted. The wind began to blow. Jack closed his eyes. He held on tightly to Annie. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. All right. So, I'm thinking they made it home just in time. That T-Rex is getting angry at them, that's for sure. So, we'll see what happens. There's still another chapter. I think that'll be our last chapter of this book, chapter 10. And then I was thinking that maybe after we're done with this book, because there were so many interesting facts about dinosaurs, maybe I could read you an informational text, a nonfiction, and we can get some more information about the Cretaceous period and some of those dinosaurs that we met. And then after that, maybe we'll vote on another read-aloud that you like to do. So I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday. It looks like it's starting to clear up now that it's rained all day. And I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you're all well. Miss you. Love you. Oh, there's my heart. Stay safe. Bye.